Hello everyone, Krydex here. It's no longer a break. Welcome back to our full BZ Plus playthrough. We have gotten some things done. We have beacons ready to go. We have modules completed with no light. We need to get some light over here. And yeah, exactly, workshops fixed. And so we've got all our modules ready to go, and then we've got Purple Science automated. So the problem continues to be not enough red circuits and not enough silicon. I think those two are the big ones, because those are the two ingredients for modules. Technically, sulfuric acid is an ingredient, but I haven't yet had a shortage of it, so still fine on that. So I think beaconing red circuits to be more productive is maybe the first thing I will beacon. And it would be very nice to make yellow assemblers, but we need the speed modules that we're making on the west end of the base. So I might actually use bots to carry some speed modules back over here. And then I also want to automate foundries and assemblers anyway. So we need to get all this automated, and we want to automate these guys. So I do think we're going to use some logistics bots for that. We need... Oh, crap. That's right. We need yellow science, of course, for that. But we can automate it as if we have logistics bots, and then once we have them, we'll use them. What was I going to look at? Shoot. Just spaced it. I don't actually know. So for these, even just assembling machine 2 needs a lot of stuff. I don't know if I want to deal with that on belts. Solder, tungsten, gear wheels, circuits. It's pretty gross. Oh, I was gonna beacon the red circuits. Do we even have enough? I guess this is a question. He's out of steel. Yikes. Do we even have enough modules, though? How many modules have I established here? 40 prod, 24 speed. I mean, it's better than nothing. We can at least go do something. We have the power from nuclear. Still got a ways to go before we've used that up. And then tungsten carbide. That should be good enough to handcraft for a while. Let's get the lights built here. There's supposed to be an inserter here, actually. Oh no, it did get forgotten on all of them. Let's see. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Fixed. Fixed. Alright. And currently we have the space. We'll just throw those down there. And let's go. Okay, so in the middle, as always, speed reigns supreme. And then these guys need productivity. And it looks like we had enough. Exactly enough. What are the odds of that? So that nets us, for a lot of them, 8% more at 1.7 the speed, or quadruple the power. That's fair enough. We don't need the power for anything else. And that'll get us some more red circuits. Now, the limiting factor on red circuits is going to be wafers, which can't really do much about right now. I guess one... I think these are fast enough that they can handle productivity. And then it's actually plastic, which is kind of surprising. So I'm going to expand this a little bit. And put that. Is that gonna mess things up? It is. I usually am pretty good about making sure that can't happen. Like doing this instead. Which did it again too. Okay. And then we still need some more productivity, but that'll get things going a bit faster. 8 plastic from... Oh, that's still not enough actually for the rate we have now. Pretty crazy. And 18 copper cable can't even fit on half a belt, so we're running into some issues with belt capacity. Gonna need blue belts for this. Probably stack inserters too. No, never mind. These are slow. But I presume this has increased my production by a lot. Now it's the organo tins that are going to be the issue, aren't they? I'm gonna do a thing where I say, get out of Dodge. Let's make organo tins somewhere else. How about over here? I'm gonna have to do inline just because I don't have the space for anything else. Wait, what was down here? Inconveniently, exactly where my sulfuric acid is. That needs to not connect upwards. Okay, and then we're gonna... Let's see... There's not a solid output. Don't need to deal with that. So I guess I didn't need to go that way then. But it's fine. I don't know how many organo tins I need. That should be a lot better. And then the petroleum output is this one. So we link that up, and then the organo tins input is here. Okay. So that'll get me all the organo tins I need. And then I think it'll be cracking that slows us down. And a few well-placed beacons will help speed that up once we get some more speed modules, so... And I think we're going to run out of oil in terms of throughput, but we can always get more. It's not very many, considering how long I was away. I was expecting more than that. Okay. I'll just do those two. So that speeds them up quite a bit. Still have 100,000 oil. That's a good number. Looks like petroleum's doing okay. Lubricant is full. So that means we should be cracking everything into petroleum. Yeah, and we've got plenty of extra. Plenty of extra output petroleum here, which is the priority going into here. Yep. Cool. Alright, let's make sulfur a bit more productive. And plastic is doing much better. Red circuits are doing much better. It's good to see. And now, what else was on our list? Concrete party. Automate modules, we did that. More red chips, we did that. Let's do one concrete trip. See what we can figure out here. That's a lot of concrete. That's a lot of damage. One more. The other reason I really, really like belt immunity is it means you can not get moved when you're running sideways trying to place freaking concrete. It's honestly one of the most annoying parts. Because then those random belts that are going vertical, like, pull you off of the square you're wanting to be on. So this is much nicer. Oh, it's very nice. Okay. Up. Oh, wait, I screwed that up. There's supposed to be a gap here. Gotta hit minus 8,000 times. This should not exist. Okay. All right. This is looking good. Hmm. Tiny little military science build. Okay. Getting there. Oh, we ran out. Nice. Hey, well, we actually almost finished all of this side of the base. So that was a lot of good progress with the old concrete party. And I do want to finish that red circuit one, so let me grab just a little bit more. I think 1600 is enough. Bam. Okay. Cool. Concrete party done. So I think we're gonna automate yellow science. Automate yellow science, and then we're not gonna get very much of it, but it will be done. So yellow. Where is this stuff? There it is. How bad is the damage? Probably pretty bad. We'll do that. Flying robot frames. How should I? I should just copy the flying robot frame. There's another recipe. Ooh, with nanotubes. How far away is that recipe? Ah, it requires space science, so that's not anytime soon. Holy Foundry usage, Batman. Okay, well, no surprise there, but low density structure is insane. But that's par for the course in everything. Okay, and then, I mean, at this point, robot frames, the only abnormality is batteries, because these are just things that we're already bringing up anyway. Batteries and electric engines, and the number's so small, 0.34. What did we need for blue science? No, that was, sorry, what did I automate for? Let me just find out. Rather than look at Helmut, I can just look at the actual game. What did I did 1.2 a second. And for batteries, I have 2 a second. So where did batteries go? Oh, that's in the frames. Right. So I can easily take those from, like, the bus, so to speak. But these don't even go on the bus. We only have 0.3 a second here. What is going on here? 0.6. So we can support triple the... I think I just didn't build very many because I didn't need very many. But I can support triple that number of batteries, quadruple that amount of electric engines. Titanium I'm going to be short on for sure. I can support the green circuits, and then MIMS we have up to 1 a second, which can be sped up with better assemblers. So all that to say, flying robot frames... Oh no, my headphones are dying. We'll see how long they last. Flying robot frames can be brought over and used in my yellow science. And I think I will just bring them over because they're right here. I will have them as, you know, a little bonus resource for a minute. I've done this before with sulfur because it doesn't have to go super far. You just kind of have it meander its way over. It will do the hopping over other resources so it's less invasive. And there we go. I got robot frames. So I don't think I need to do anything with that. What's the rate again? 0.34. So let me double my production up here just to have it. So now that's 0.6, which is more than enough even if I don't expand it. Assuming the inputs are more than enough, which they're not. But that's a separate problem, my friends. Separate problem. Okay. I want to leave, like, freaking gobs of space here. So this width is how much? 36. I want another 36. And then another 36. Because this is where we're going to do all of my modules. I don't think yellow science should be in the middle of that. What I think, in this case, I'm going to break tradition. And I am going to build on the south side of the bus. Because this is the last major science, and I don't want it to be all the way over here. Go away, please. So I'm actually going to build it down here. I don't normally do this. This will be the one exception. So, have I gotten this down to where I want it to be? I guess the question is, do I want a local blue circuit build or do I want a global blue circuit build and put them on the bus? I think the answer to that is going to be busing it. Because what else do these go into? Rocket control units. So we need one per space science, right? Because a rocket control unit needs one blue chip, and we need 1,000 rocket control units for one rocket, and that's not with productivity. But neither is this. So space science is only slightly more expensive in terms of blue circuits. So do I need a local build or a global build? Circuits are denser than their ingredients. Even with productivity, I think that's true. Let's double check. Yeah, it's definitely true. Because these alone are more than this. So that goes to say I should use green circuits off the bus rather than busing resources to make blue, or to make green for blue. Red circuits are definitely more dense. Wafers are more dense. So transporting red circuits makes sense. Technically, transporting wafers would make sense too, but silicon is more versatile. So yeah, I think I'll just make this a better blue circuit build. And that will support rocket control units. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so we have frames, we have plastic, we have diamond, we have alumina. Silica is just stone brick. Let me throw that in there. And we've got titanium. Oof, that's a big titanium cost. We've got copper, we've got zirconia. We don't have zirconium plate. I'll have to make that locally, which is fine. We have aluminum, we have circuits, we have red circuits, and we have silicon. So, there it is in all of its glory. Crazy expensive. We need 16 foundries and 74 assemblers. Yikes. That is a lot of assemblers, yo. 74 assemblers. We have enough tungsten carbide. That's the only thing. And steel, I guess, is the only other thing I need to think about. Left side of the base here. Everything else is over here already. We're gonna be bold and take all of that. And we still need solder. Okay, that gets me through a lot, and then we're out of gears and solder. So we'll just have to take some more of that. Gears being the issue. How about I take all that? That should help a bit. Gears and solder. Let's let those build up a bit bigger then. Okay, what are we at? What did we need? 74? Look at that. 76. We've got the furnaces. We need the foundries. That's the other big deal. So we need a bunch of silica. Don't I have that in a chest somewhere? Or did I never put it in a chest? Potato? Well, potato to you, good sir. I don't think we have a chest with silica. It kind of would be nice to have some. Rather than doing that. But that works. And then we're going to be missing various other things like lead, iron, copper, stone. So, let's grab those. Lead, iron, copper, stone. There's lead. We already have a lot of copper. How did I miss stone brick? Did I run straight past it? I did. Oop, my right earbud is dead now. I can only hear in the left one. I think you guys can still hear it all, which is nice. Okay. We'll make 25. Potatoes are tasty. Oh my gosh, potatoes are one of my favorite foods on the planet, to be honest. Assuming they're made crispy somehow. I mean, baked potatoes are good too, but I really like to cut them up and cook them in the oven. Also, thank you for the follow, Craven Warrior. What do I need? Oh, blue circuits. That's it. And crucibles. And then concrete steel. I need concrete out of that equation. So we've got concrete. We've got steel. We need crucibles and blue chips. Superintendent, I will hydrate here in a moment. Thank you for the redemption. Someone cares about my body. Oh. My right earbud just turned off. It's only been going for 4 hours. That's weird. It should have a 6-hour battery life. I don't know what's going on there. I wonder if... They were super cheap, so I wonder if they're just really bad quality and the batteries are already dying. Left one's still working. Just weird that they didn't die at the same time. What am I here for? Oh, crucibles. Crucibles. All the way over here. Okay, so we actually need some of these in a chest. Ah, my right earbud died. It's non-functional at this point. But it looks like the audio is still coming through on both channels for you guys, so That's good enough for me. Okay, so we got some crucibles. Might as well grab a few tungsten carbide. And then blue circuits. Oh, I needed more green for that. Just vacuum up a bunch here. Blue chips, carbide oil. You know, this guy could benefit from a few productivities himself. Get a little bit of extra speed and 12% productivity. Just takes a whole megawatt for that, but who cares? We got power. How many did I need? I needed 16. We have 7. Okay. So 9 more. 8 more at this point, so I need 32. I will need a few more greens there. I can actually... These are not backed up. I thought these might be, but they're not. That's fine. We'll feed it a few more. Okay, well that'll last it a second. Not very long, but long enough. Uh-oh, now the left one's dying. Gosh. We'll see if we can make it to the end of the episode before it poops out. It might not. But yeah, yellow science is on the way, and then after that, we will research logistics. And then we will create bot network, and then I can finally automate the foundries and assemblers without too much unnecessary long belts and spaghetti. So that'll be nice. How we doing? 14? Okay, 5 more. Four more. We're getting there. It's a whopping 8 per minute, so that's 2 minutes. 2 minutes worth. I'll drink my tea. Very tasty. Oh, so close. So close. And then, yeah, I mean, this isn't gonna be too bad. We have all those things on the bus. We looked through it all. Diamonds might be a bit of an issue with throughput. That's... What is that? Per minute. 150 a minute? No, I can't do math. That's only 30 a minute. I think I can handle 30 a minute. Maybe not. Titanium is going to be the big one. We have nowhere near that amount of titanium. I think we're like less than 1 in terms of titanium. So that will slow things down big time. But we'll add productivity to this and we'll make sure it's all beaconable. So that will fix any of those issues. And now I just need 4 more. Superintendent, we probably will do a raid. We've got enough people here. I don't know if... yeah, Bold Viking is streaming Captain of Industry, so you guys will appreciate visiting him. He's a very enjoyable Red Circuit streamer, which is a group of streamers that play games and have fun and are associated with each other. I am an affiliate streamer with Red Circuit, and Bold Viking is one of the members. So we'll go check him out after I go for at least 40 minutes instead of 34. Hopefully my headphone lives that long. And yeah, if you guys on YouTube haven't checked out Bold Viking, I highly recommend it. He did all of Pyanodons. The whole thing. Not the new one with alternative energy, but he did the whole thing. and it is very impressive. These are my robot frames. They don't need to go this far. Also, why are there 0 frames on here? Oh, because that's not how belts work. Yikes. There we go. Okay, so then... I mean... I guess we'll put the science as far to the right as we can. We'll do 3 spaces. 2, 3... Well, we'll just do 2 and copy it 5 times. So 3 ingredients, pretty basic. However, that will prevent beacons. So we need to do this. Oh, I should have grabbed more belts. We're definitely gonna run out of those. So that's good on the yellow science. That's 8 and 10. And then check that off the list. One of the bigger problems is going to be freaking low density structure. So with LDS, we should do 2 rows. That's just far too many. Here's the problem, though. Oh, also, I didn't notice LDS gives you a chance back at your diamond. Look at that. That's cool. We are going to have to cycle that back around, though. So we have 2 outputs and 4 inputs. So this is going to take all hands on deck in terms of belting. So we're going to do the same thing for inputs. Let's switch the recipe. And then for outputs, we can do the same thing. Total amount's going to be so small, and then we'll sort it at the top. So then this is actually exactly what we want. It just needs to be inline. And the reason it's important for them to be in line is otherwise, because you actually don't want beacons lined up directly. You can only fit 3 if you line them up directly. If you offset them, you can fit 4, affecting 1. But then if you offset your production lines that are next to each other, then sometimes to offset this, then it will line up with that one. I guess technically there's 3 options, and one of them would always be offset from both, even if these 2 are offset. So maybe it's fine, but definitely looks nicer this way. Okay, so 4, 8, what is this? 28? Is the rounded? Oh, there we go. We are all dead. Let's swap over to the old headset. And get connected to my phone. Don't want. How are we doing here? Headset. Connect. Whoa, that's loud. Change properties. There we go. Sorry about this. Okay. Cool. So, anyway, 28. So 14 is half of that. So 2 less than this. So there's 14. We're gonna flip that. Wait, why does that say... Oh, there we go, 0.525. They weren't all built yet when I was looking at it. So 1, 2, 3. And we are gonna have to put substations. I kind of forgot about that. 2, 3. Guess we can do it this way. And then get the underground going. Okay. Perfect. And I think I'll move those somewhere else. Maybe. There we go. That's nice. That will be the amount of low density structure we need. And the only other big thing is the blue circuit build. Actually, no. Sorry. This aluminum alloy build is pretty big, too. I also need to check rates. Are rates a problem on anything? 10 and 10. So, no. We should be good. Yeah, we should be okay. Nothing can get its own belt anyway, even if it wanted it. And the input rates are very slow. So, that's good. And you may be wondering, like, why didn't I plan out this build with, for example, with the yellow assemblers in mind? And that's because I built all the other ones with blue assemblers in mind. And I want my SPM to go up to, like, 2 or 3 or 4. Sorry, SPS, I guess, to 2 or 3 or 4 science per second after I boost them to yellow assemblers and beacons and modules and all that. So that's why I'm sticking with blue assemblers for this plan. The frames are coming in. The blue circuits are the next big thing, but I guess we need the ingredients for this, like the cermet and the alloy. Plastic and diamond come in on their own. So one of the inputs is separate, and then this input is just the plastic and diamond coming from the bus. So the cermet and the alloy. Kind of annoying. Again, that'll be a line. I guess this should be the next thing, is all my foundries. Because we need 13 of these. That's 8. There's my 13. That's just as long of a line, so we definitely want the stuff. Now, here's a problem. 5 inputs. 5 inputs is indeed a problem. So what we have to do is input, 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 output. And then, see, doing the Bob's adjustable not on ghosts working. Good sentence I just had. Yoda, am I? Anyway, you can't adjust them while they're ghosts, which means it's hard to plan it out. That is really one of the only annoying things about it. But we can at least build this kind of out. And then we're going to have another line of beacons on this side, which should probably go next to blues. Blues are 4 to 1, so that's fine. Oh, but with liquid. Okay. So 4 to 1 is fine with liquid. 5 to 1 would be trickier. Because we'd need this with liquid. That could still work, but it gets trickier. Okay, so 2, 4, 8, 12. And do we want 2 rows of that, or do we want to keep going? I think it's more effective to do 2 rows. Okay. Throw those down. There's our 24. And then we need another 12 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's for whatever that's called. And I thought I had enough. What happened here? Did I overbuild? Oh yeah, I guess I did overbuild a little bit. That was supposed to be 27. We did 28. That was 23. We did 24. And that's 13. And we did 14. So I'm still missing 1, right? Or no? Okay, whatever. Did we do 14? And 24? And 28. Okay, numbers are good. This switches to the wafer. And then there's only a couple things left to do. Which I can do on this top part pretty easily. So, for example, the silica that goes into the Cermet is very easy. We'll do that at the Cermet. And what is the zirconium plate actually needs to be one of these, but we only need a tiny amount of it. So somewhere over here, this will be my zirconium. And that's one of my ingredients for that alloy. And then this is the ingredient for 3 of these. Maybe I should leave a space there. Cermet is a 5 ingredient party. I'm building on the bus a little bit there. I don't love that. But I want room for beacons here. We're going to make this cleaner. I'm just going to move it over here. So we have room for beacons and stuff. I don't mind wasting some belts. We have enough iron these days. Cool. And then did I do... Yeah, I did that one, and we did that. So all the buildings are in place. Can't set the recipe on those, so that's all good. And now we still have all the belt and inserter planing to do, which is a lot. I think we'll do a little bit of that. I don't know if I'll be able to finish in this episode. I'm also curious if we're, like, out of anything. The overall supply is looking good. Copper's not totally full. Lead's not totally full. Graphite will need to be increased at some point. Current usage is actually pretty solid for everything. So, looks like we're okay. Alright, I need a lot. 1,500? Should be enough. However, we're going to extend the bus too, so we'll do another few. And then let's take 300 inserters, please. And some subbies. We'll wait on beacons. Let's check. How are we doing? 204? Hey, we actually have some modules. That's good. It's a good problem to have. Those little feets. Love how fast they move. Okay, get all this finished. Oh, I didn't grab more nanobots. I think I have enough though. 119 should be fine. And we also need to look at, because this one doesn't reach far enough, so we need, what are these called? Substations. Thank you. Okay. Substations are good there. We haven't even set this up, so let's finish this one. In, out. I guess we still need this pinned because I need to know the rates. The output on this is 10 a second. So, and we do just want one side of the belt, so that's fine. Put that. And I think we're good. And we copy that. 2. Workshops, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Very much appreciated. Okay, so that's good. And then blue chips. We actually need more than 15 a second, which is kind of interesting. But we've got 2 rows, so that's okay. So that's going to be a part of it. And then we're going to have a belt, which is 2 solids. And then we need another solid. So solid 1, solids 1, 2, and 3, and liquid. That makes all 4. And then the output. Flip that, place this, do that. And then in the second chunk, we need space for a substation. And then we copy the first chunk again. And now that's a chunk. Copy to there. There. And there. Good stuff. Thank goodness for nanobots. And then we're going to run out of these, but those are important. And the wafers are pretty simple. It's 1 in, 1 out. Literally just that will be fine. Hey, Osto Stogbin, thank you very much for the follow. It's very appreciated. Guess I can just manually build the one more substation. Alright, so that's all set up. We did run out of pipes. And we have to connect everything and spaghetti everything. Thermet has 5 in, including one that's over here. So we're gonna do something like this, which actually works because of the uber long inserters, which are kind of, you know, an advantage. You don't normally get extra longs, but in this case, they're helpful. Okay, so that'll be the situation there. What's the output rate on Surmet? Is this a lot? That is for 10 a second. The problem here is I don't get beacons on this side, but that should be okay. I am going to throw 2 assemblers on these. Okay, so that's Surmet out. Hold on. What was this one? This was zirconium plate. which goes into the alloy, which is all the way over there. Okay. Zirconium plate, and what was this? Just some other random thing? I don't think I need to mix it yet. Anything. We are going to want beacons here. So I guess we actually go through these inserters. And that's zirconium plate. Okay, we have to hook up all the right things, but we are prepared overall. To start doing that. So, I think I'm going to call it an episode there, and we'll get all that attached properly in the next one. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode.